In 2025, coding agents stopped being experiments and started shipping real features, which raises the question everyone is now asking: how much can you actually hand over? Welcome. This is a summary of Anthropic's 2026 Agentic Coding Trends Report. 8 predictions for how coding agents reshape software development this year. I'll walk through what changes in the lifecycle, what agents can now do, what it does to your business, and 4 priorities worth acting on. The answer is stranger than either side of the hype. Developers now use AI in roughly 60% of their work, not a pilot, most of the job. Now ask how much of it they can fully delegate. Hands off, no review, 0 to 20%. That gap isn't a failure, it's the working relationship, and it runs through all 8 trends. Those 8 predictions stack in 3 layers. Foundation, how development work happens and the job attached to it. Capability, what agents can do, how many work together, how long they run, who watches. Impact, the economics, who builds software, and the security that arrives with it. Trend 1, the life cycle itself changes, and that shift has a long history. Every era of software climbs one rung of abstraction: machine code to assembly, assembly to C, C to high-level languages. The most recent rung was conversation, and that was 2025. The claim is that 2026 brings the next one: delegation, not asking for help, but handing over the work. Each rung shortens the distance between human intent and machine execution, which changes the job more than it changes the tooling. Building software used to mean writing it, debugging it, keeping it alive. Most of that tactical work now shifts to agents. The engineer moves up a level, directing the systems that write the code and judging whether it solves the right problem. Value concentrates in architecture, coordination, evaluation, and decomposition. One effect lands immediately, and it's a strange one. Onboarding to an unfamiliar code base collapses from weeks to hours. You can surge engineers onto deep work on demand. In one case, a project scoped at 4 to 8 months shipped in 2 weeks. Trend 2, single agents evolve into coordinated teams. A single agent works sequentially through one context window, and that window is the ceiling. Multi-agent puts an orchestrator on top. Specialists each get dedicated context, run in parallel, and results are synthesized into one output. One platform built exactly that, cutting fulfillment center staffing from over a week to under 72 hours. Trend 3, long-running agents build complete systems. Early agents did one-shot tasks in minutes: fix this bug, write this function. By late 2025, full feature sets over several hours. In 2026, agents working for days, planning, iterating, recovering from failure, holding state across sessions. Engineers pointed a coding agent at a library of 12.5 million lines. 7 hours of autonomous work, one run, 99.9% accuracy. Trend 4, human oversight has to scale. If agents produce that much, who reviews it? This is a volume problem. Output arrives faster than any review queue absorbs it. The answer isn't more reviewers. It's agents checking agent output for security flaws, drift, and quality issues at a scale that would bury a team. The most valuable capability may be agents that know when to stop, escalating what carries business impact. Everything else clears automatically. Oversight stops being a flat tax and becomes something you spend deliberately. Trend 5. Agentic coding expands to new surfaces and users. Support expands to legacy languages. COBOL, Fortran, domain-specific languages. Systems nobody wanted to touch come back in range. And the tools leave the IDE. Security analyzes unfamiliar code. Operations and design build their own. Everyone gets more full stack. The agent fills the knowledge gap. The human supplies direction. Trend 6. Productivity reshapes the economics. Here's the number I'd show a finance leader. About 27% of AI-assisted work would never have been done at all. Not the same work faster. Additional work. The dashboard nobody could justify. The paper cuts parked for years. Time per task drops. The bigger change is output volume. More features, more fixes, more experiments. At one company, that's 13,000 custom solutions. Code shipping 30% faster and 500,000 hours saved. Trend 7. The people building software are no longer only engineers. Sales, marketing, legal, operations. Functional teams automate their own workflows and build their own tools, which removes a bottleneck. The expert who understood the problem used to file a ticket and wait. Now the person closest to the problem builds the thing and the queue disappears. One company reached 89% adoption with more than 800 agents running internally. One legal team cut review turnaround from 3 days to 24 hours using tooling built with no coding experience. Trend 8, and it's the warning. Agentic coding cuts two ways. On defense, any engineer can run the reviews, and hardening that used to need a specialist. The same capability scales attackers just as well. This is dual use, and the report says so plainly. The balance favors the prepared. Bake security in from the first design decision and defend at machine speed. For the year ahead, the report names 4 priorities. Master multi-agent coordination because what's coming is more than one agent can hold. Scale oversight through automated review so human attention lands where it counts. Extend agentic coding past engineering to the domain experts who feel the problems first. And design security in from day one, not as a hardening pass later. All 8 trends converge on one idea. Software development is moving from writing code to orchestrating the agents that write it. The goal was never to remove humans from the loop. It's to make human expertise count where it matters. Thanks for watching.